Ambassador, this question's for you. Are you familiar with the saying, peace through strength?
It's one of my favorites, Congressman.
Ambassador Sales, with all your experience in homeland security and counterterrorism, what does this saying mean to you?
Well, Congressman, it means that overwhelming American military capability is capable of deterring our adversaries. Whether we're talking about nation-state adversaries such as the Chinese Communist Party or Russia, or on a smaller scale, terrorist groups like ISIS, like Al-Qaeda. If the United States has the meaningful ability to deploy overwhelming force against our adversaries, we are far less likely to have to do so.
Colonel Douglas, in your own words, what do you think would be the opposite of peace through strength?
It'd have to be weakness, sir. The opposite.
You think it'd be fair to say chaos, maybe violence by way of weakness, something like that?
Yes, sir.
Ambassador Sales, are you aware that shortly after our disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan that Russia invaded Ukraine?
I am, Congressman.
Another current event, Ambassador, are you aware that China flew a spy balloon over the entire U.S.?
I'm aware of that, sir.
Are you? This is for the entire panel. Are you guys aware that many of our economic partners and allies around the world are ditching the U.S. dollar right now, putting the dollar in danger of no longer being the global reserve currency?
Well, Congressman, I wouldn't necessarily consider Lula's Brazil a partner of the United States, but the broader trend you've identified is exactly right.
Thank you, Ambassador. Ambassador Sales, I'm wondering if, like any of the constituents that I talked to, you see any connection between the weakness and incompetence that we showed in Afghanistan and some of these other world events that I just mentioned, or if you think that this is just a spurious, non-connected chain of events.
Well, Congressman, if I could take this back to Osama bin Laden, I think he said something that is instructive several decades ago. When people see a strong horse and a weak horse, they prefer the strong horse. A weak America invites aggression. A weak America invites instability. And to the extent the United States appears weak on a world stage, that's not only bad for our homeland security, it's not only bad for our national security and foreign policy interests, it's bad for the stability and security of the whole world.